Hi, GenderBlenders. Welcome to week 120. This week's question is, summer. Well, soon. So any plans? So this week, this is Steffi, and this week we're going to talk about our summer plans. What's happening this summer? And, since we're all transitioning here or coming close to it or completing it or just starting it, does it affect what we're going to be doing for summer? And I think to some extent it always does, it really always does. So what's on the agenda here for summer? Well, I have a list of 6 things that I'll talk about in this video. And almost all of them are related in some way to LGBT community. The only one that's not is my trips to Disneyland. You know I was going to say that, right? You just knew I had to say that. But what is on the agenda? Summer starts, I think it's June 21st this year. It usually is. And I think it is the 21st this year as well. But the next day on June 22nd, second day of summer, I am going to pick up a transsexual lady at the San Diego airport named Stephanie. No relationship necessarily. And Stephanie is my trans in life. You may have seen her channel. And she's moving out here. So for a while, until she gets established and things like that, she's actually going to be staying here with me. And she's in the process of going through her transition. And maybe some of you folks have seen her channel here on YouTube. So the summer starts off with some LGBT events. And of course, about June 22nd, or in the summer, see, just coming up in another week, or actually I'm actually recording this well ahead of time, but next Friday, tomorrow, as you folks do this, we in the North County LGBT Coalition are having a fundraiser in conjunction with Harvey Milk Day. See, we're setting up planning for an LGBT center up here in North County, San Diego, to be a safe place for youth and folks that are transgender, transsexual, gay, lesbian, bisexual, and all that sort of good stuff. Safe place for them. And so we actually have a large enough community up here to be able to do that. So we're working towards establishing that center up here. So this summer, the fundraiser will have been history because it's, as I say, tomorrow. And we should have collected lots of money to be able to get things set up. So I think much of my summer activities are going to be devoted to setting up LGBT Center up here in North County. And then, of course, there's Pride, San Diego Pride, down in Hillcrest. And we up here in North County are going to be marching in it. So I get to march for the first time. I get to march in the Pride Parade. And, of course, we'll have at the Pride Festival, we'll have our booth. And I'm pretty sure that I'll be serving in the booth for some of the time here, seeing them on the board of directors for the coalition. So that's coming up this summer. Pride here is middle of July. Pride in many places is in June. We also have another Pride up here in North County called Pride at the Beach, and that's going to be in October, but that's not summertime. So, let's see, what have I got so far? Picking up Stephanie, working on the LGBT Center, and marching at the Pride Parade. Sounds like a fun-filled time so far. 4th of July. 4th of July. Unless I do something for the North County LGBT Coalition, unless we have something going on there, I will be up at Disneyland, as I am every year on the 4th of July. So that's always a fun thing. They always have the nice parades and fireworks and things like that. So we got that. So what else is there for summertime? Summertime always comes out to be beach time. You see, I live, what? Walking distance to the ocean. You know, you folks know I jog from my house here down around the Bataquitos Lagoon and back, because that's how close I am. Bataquitos Lagoon, that's, you know, an inlet off the sea, kind of enclosed in some sense. Since it's from the sea, indeed, I live very close to the ocean, so I live within walking distance of the ocean. So, going to the beach a few times, and I will look a whole lot better if I had the guts to wear my bikini. And yes, folks, a 64-year-old broad has a bikini. There's the bikini bottom. There's the bikini top. However, being 64 years old, I may opt out not to wear it. But I will wear my single piece. There it is. Single piece bathing suit. And yes, it does have some peepholes in it, so it's not all that prudish. And hopefully I'll look halfway decent in it. So that's probably my bathing suit for the year. Should look in a lot better this year than I did last year, seeing that the girls are a little bit bigger this year. So that's kind of what's up for those things. So that's what's on the agenda. Notice a lot of that stuff has to do with my transition and my activities in the LGBT community, as my life should. You know, this transition has been so important to me and so beneficial to me that I feel that I have to give back this community. So a lot of my activities, outside of work, of course, and outside of church, are very much related to our community. So in conclusion, I think it's going to be a busy, fun-filled summer. That's going to be fun, I think. So how about you folks? What are your plans for this summer? What's on the agenda for you? You going to do anything different? Has transitioning affected what you're going to be doing? What would you do different if you hadn't been transitioning? So leave us a comment or two. Leave us some notes. Leave us a video response, maybe. So that's my take on week 120. Summer. Well, soon. So until next week, this is Steffi saying bye-bye, everyone.